Hello folks, and welcome to the F1ABEEZ Tier M Round 3 Belgium GP. Now, this was definitely going to get interesting. Right, with that said, we are about to start the race. Now, if you're wondering where I have been, if you do remember me from 2021, for the 2021 game when I did the TRM Hungarian GP, and I think it was another race as well on the same level, I think. And what do you know, it's F1ABEEZ in the chat, like we did before. And yes, if you're wondering where I have been, I've actually been doing, quite frankly, full-time commentary for HRL, for Hyper Racing League at the moment, for the last few months after I left the F1ABEEZ. I'm doing this one tonight because I want to see if I can get anywhere further with this one. And I just want to see if I can get somewhere where I could do it full-time, where I could just do it a bit more. So I'm just trying out different leagues to see where I get. If I do a good enough job, I might get a good seat in the league. Kind of like how I did with HRL, but HRL was just a miracle thing. I just got brought in on coincidence. Right, if I'm correct, we are about to start. Ooh, who's this? Lemons. I'm guessing he's just here to watch it. I'm guessing then that we are now ready and we are about to start, so Right, so it seems we've got quite a fair few drivers, but I don't think we have a lot of them. We're disconnected from chat. Oh. If you're wondering if I do stop talking at any point in the session, that's because I've got food. Right? Hey. Hello there, Kieran Froome. I remember how last time I was in F1ABEEZ before this, you helped me out a little bit, giving me a bit of moral support when Bat left unknowingly. But look at me now, I could do solo commentating a lot better now, but I have been doing some co-commentary, so some stuff may be a bit slow pace. So that means, oh, it's raining tonight! It's gonna be raining for the race. 11th Pharaoh. Just to say, yes, I am back. I am back in F1ABEEZ, but it's just for, I think it's just for this race. It's only just this once. But this is the first circuit I actually commentated on HRL. This is a circuit I did. So, quite frankly, this circuit is a lot more memorable than I remember them. It's my first commentary I've done. I think this is probably one of my busiest weeks, really, because I've had to sort out my room, and then, yeah, that's that. Hot DJ Hero left the session. Ooh, is that coming out onto track? It's 11 Pharaoh, who has come out on track. I suggest being careful going up through a route in radio, because you all remember what happened to, you know, you all know what happened with Lando Norris, don't you? You all remember what happened to him in these conditions. He spun it nearly. Here's Earth Tripod. Now he's now coming out onto track. Kieran just left the session, so I think I'll just invite these guys back in. May invite Kieran Froome back into the game. Oh, I think he spun. So if I'm not keeping track of the game, I'm just trying to keep track of everything, but because I'm multitasking at the moment, it's kind of hard. If anybody does end up like mysteriously leaving the session, I will invite them back in. But Watson, that's weird. He's on inters. Why? Very weird. It's really weird to go on inters whilst on a very wet track. It's very confusing. So it does sound like a very, and I mean a very, very dumb choice. Is 11 Pharaoh here to start his first line lap? Through, and now turn 1, doing nice and well. through Erosion up to the top of Radion. Has to take this carefully. He nearly gets it out of shape. Going through Erosion Radion. Through turns 5 and 6. And through turn 7. This is nice and well. And through turn 8, a reserve tripod. It's just retired from the session. I don't know why. I think he must have had a problem. I don't know what problem. 10 and a lot. For these next section of corners. Through the double right-hander. And then you're gonna go through this swooping, very fast-paced left-hand set of left-handers a little bit. This is one of, I think that's like one of the few faster corners on the circuit. Now coming around in the final corner to get a 2-minute 02. Great lap there from 11 Pharaoh. Oh. Hearing through now back in the session. I'm just trying to keep track of everybody, but just because it's only me at the moment. Oh. I didn't even realize Rambo's here. Hello, Rambo. Hi. What do you know? Rambo is in our session. Now before I see even my boss in HRL in this race. Oh, that's Pete. He retired. Oh, he stopped. He stopped on track for whatever reason. Ooh, looks like an 11 Pharaoh now. He's improving on his time. Rounding our final corner to set a 1:59.4, even faster than what his teammate Kev. I'll just call him Kev. I'll just call him Kev for now because I can't pronounce that name. Here's Watson. He's looking to possibly improve on his lap, but looks at the moment he's having to take this nice and slow so he doesn't screw it up anywhere. Here's Hot DJ Hero now about to set his. He's now on his flying lap. We'll see how this one goes. There's currently not much is going on track at the moment. No incidents. It's all seemingly clean. Why? Oh, he validated his lap. What? Whoa! 8:08. Deciding to try using a slingshotted slipstream from his competitors, and as a yellow flag in Oh, see Aston Martin! He spun off and he's hit the barrier. Can't remember which corner that is. I think I definitely have to need like a photo or something of the circuit. Anyway. Well, Gidge is here. Let me see if I can... I'm gonna look out for everybody here that I can keep track of, who I know well. Gidge, I remember. Rama, I remember, and he retires. Jake, I remember. And Kieran, I remember. Yeah, other than that, that's it. Oh, VXR Tom set a 158. Well, that's a Haas who spun off. It's oh, he's not actually just spun off. He's actually hit the barrier. Oh dear. Again, I'm sorry for showing to lose track to keep track of everything, but I'm actually struggling trying to get everything kept track of. Hot DJ here to set possibly a 2:15. 2:14.4, but that wasn't his fastest lap. This is an Alfa Romeo for good Silver around the far standers. Or it's an Alpine who's gone off. That's Akakevi. He spun off at the same place. He must be an aquaplaning issue on track. Rouge jumps to the top of Radion. Does it well? Oh, he almost spins it off. Oh, very, very close to spinning that car out into the barrier, into the inside barrier of Radion. Keeps it held. Keeps it held, and wow. Watson not being able to set any relatively fast laps. Kev now, he's now going into box. Watson, I think he's possibly looking to set a faster lap or what he did. But that's unknown at the moment. Currently, he's... Ooh, I think he got out of shape there a little bit, I'm not sure. How am I doing today? I'm doing well. I finished cleaning up my room, and I found my old Beyblade stuff from earlier this year. I would play with them on stream, but obviously I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing, so I'm not going to, but yeah, everything's going well tonight. I might be a bit quieter, but I might be a bit loud at the same time, mainly because my neighbour has a baby and I can't really be too loud, otherwise we could get easily evicted. It's a big problem. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing quite well. DJ saying a 2-minute lap time. Oh, looks like fellas. Look at the try-inters. Kev now, he's on intes. He's gonna try and go for a Rouge and Radion. Never mind, it's Hot DJ Hero who's gone off. I just saw, yeah, there. Just past No Name. I think that's where No Name is. Where No Name is. He's gone off the track and he's hit the bar on the inside. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to see him go past. We'll go past him now if possible. Yeah, he spun it off. Yeah, he spun it on the exit corner. Probably just getting a bit too much on the curb. 2-minute 1 from Watson. Kev now. Also slow moving Red Bull with Stinky Thomas. He must have hit the barrier. He's definitely hit the barrier. What's it? No, he's going through a Rouge and Radion without a front wing. What on earth? This is weird, isn't it? He was 11th Pharaoh, looking to possibly improve on his lap right now on the inters. Even though it looks to me that it's still raining quite a fair bit. He's had to go down a gear through Eau Rouge after the top of Radion, nearly spinning, nearly catching the back end a little bit. He catched the back end a little bit. Watson, don't think he can improve. Kev doing a 1 minute something. I can't tell what that was saying. There's another Watson in the AlphaTauri. Oh, never mind, it's an AI. Because as you can tell, look. I don't know if it's just, I don't know why there's 2 Watsons in the game. What's a race director? View his game attack. Watson R6, yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, it definitely looks like he's not an AI. Gids now, he's gonna come out on track. I don't think he'll have time. Kev now looking to possibly try to improve again. Because 11 Pharaoh's improved on his, but I don't think... But it was like, yeah, the XR Tom, he's gonna look to improve as well. Even in the rain, you can still get about 200 miles an hour up the hill. This VXR Tom going very slow for the last corner. He's now going to put that power down nice and quickly. Going down the straight, into turn 1. Coming out that corner very smoothly, very well. It's not like how it should be done. Through Eau Rouge up to the hill of Radion. Gets it done cleanly. Now onto the main, now onto this big straight. Yeah, the XR Tom looking, he might not be able to improve. But looking at Watson though, on the other hand, what's he going to be able to do about it? Steve Thomas, Gates and Costas not being able to improve on their laps. But what can Watson do about it? He's going to now be rounding this final corner. What lap is he going to set? It's going to be a 1 minute 1:56.6. That is 300. That's 300 of a second slower than the 11 Pharaoh. 11 Pharaoh possibly not going to try Bobby improving, but DXR Tom might be able to. He's going through the circuit quite well. It looks like to me the sun's beginning to shine through around and break through the clouds. Through these final section of corners, so let's see what can happen. What about Watson though? Watson without a front wing, what can he do? It's a 1:59.1. What about VXR Tom round in the final corner? He sets a really good lap going through that final corner. It's a 1:55.6 from VXR Tom. Putting in the fastest lap of the session. Now through the final set of corners, through the penultimate set, through those fast handers. Through these last two corners, so can 11 Pharaoh get out of that power, get to the line in time? Will he be able to? I think he did. And he has. He's done it. He's got pole position for the race. Does 11th Pharaoh, sitting a 1:55.5. It's a really good lap, but only 6 out of 16 drivers ended up setting a lap. He's here. So far, it's a really good session so far here in Belgium. Had a rainy qualifying, but we had no particularly specific incidents, from what I know of at the moment. But we've got a larger grid on this one compared to what we did in HRL, where it was 8 people?
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out.
So as you just heard there from the commentary, we are doing an immersive formation lap. Now the reason why...
On the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right and which ones have got it horribly wrong?
We don't know. Who knows? This is Belgium. Anything can happen. We've already had a few far too many deaths at this circuit. We've had more than I can count, especially for a certain someone. But with that said, let's get ready for the lights out. It's a very weird... What on earth is he doing? Is he just driving off? Who the hell is that? Who the hell's that? Who just drove off? Who just drove off? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Okay, I don't get what's going on. Right, do apologize about this, folks, but we've had a technical difficulty with the immersive, grid. Come on. I mean, leave. Error. I do apologize about this, folks, but we just had a technical difficulty. It seems that there was a glitch and the game hadn't fully realized itself properly, and yeah, it died. Leave the session. Just putting my food in the bin. Because I'm not hungry now, I'm frankly full. Recently played with, okay, let's go, let's find Lemon. Join his game, right, so we're gonna join this game. We do sincerely apologize about this, folks, but we've just had a bit of a technical difficulty. But why are we having a one-shot and 11 laps? Oh, we've had, oh, never mind. It's just me. Right, with that said... Oh, whoops, I accidentally knocked my remote for the TV. We've now lost 3 people. We're just waiting now on what is going to happen. Hang on. I'm in here. Oh, he's here, never mind. Well, we're gonna now have to restart that session, but that means that we have a bit more time to take a break. I think... Oh, got 17 people this time! Oh, why is Lemons not readying up? It's really weird. For some reason, Lemons hasn't readied up yet. Not readied up, become spectator. So, what's gonna happen? We're gonna do our race. From what I know, we are now going to be doing our race, but it's had to be delayed due to some technical difficulties. Lemons is now in spectator, so we're gonna start now, I guess. With that said, let's see what happens now for the rest of the session. 7 out of 16, 8 out of 16. Now, when is everyone else gonna ready up? 9 out of 16, 10, 11, 12. This is not an easy job, people. Unless you're dedicated to doing this type of stuff, ready, like, get times and stuff done. This is a job for you. Unless you're dedicated enough like me, who wants to do commentary but has to keep it low. Right, with this now all sorted and fixed, let's see what happens. I'm just gonna try something out real quick. We are about to start. That time I'm gonna reset lobby again. Oh.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations. As we are now ready to start. Strange, it's done it again. It's not going off. It's not turning off yet for some reason. Like, as if it's waiting for the rest of the grid to form. I think the immersive formation lap thing is broken. I am not sure. And it has glitched again. Oh. Here we go for 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go here in Belgium. So 11th Farrow gets a great start, but BX and Watson gets an even better start. He gets a very bad start, does Farrow. As further back, that is a brief... Oh, what's going on? What the heck is that? What just happened? What on earth was that? Oh, wow. That's a weird way to overtake, isn't it? Now through these next section of corners, Watson currently in the lead. Oh, that's Ramo who spun it. Spun it round now in at No Name. And as you can tell, I'm trying to hold back my excitement in the moment because, yeah, we are having, because we can get into trouble by the neighbours at the back, next door. Stinky Thomas getting a penalty for multiple warnings now. Oh dear, that's Kev! Kev has spun it, so having a few spin-offs in the race right now.
Who's that? It's F1ABEEZ. He's now gone off. Watson's yeah, look, Watson's crashed. Ooh, people are getting kind of close towards him. Oh, that's hot DJ. He's going a little slow. It's Jacob 14 now. He's gone off as well. Oh God, having a fair few crashes at the moment. Is now the XR Tom? He's now he's decided to box for some reason. So the current racing order right now, 11th Pharaoh is in first, with Pete behind. Timo Games, then it's Earth Tripod, then it's Hot DJ Hero, Tom, Watson, Stinky Thomas, Gids, Costas, Rambo, my boss, Kieran Froome, 8, and Ted to complete the row. And we've only got Jake and Watson. They are 6 out of this race. I wonder what just happened. Sorry I'm not doing what I would do normally, it's just I'm kind of tired from today, but I only suggested to do this because, you know, it was on short notice. I just thought, what better idea would it be than just commentate earlier than normal. Hence why I'm a bit slow, a bit sluggish with my commentary. And plus also because, you know, they've got a baby next door. And that baby's bedroom is literally right in front of mine right now. Right in front of the TV. So the problem is that I can't do my standard commentary because of it. That's why. Oh, that's Tom. He spun it. Well, that's Earth Tripod. He's gone off a little bit. Safety car's now going to be in this lap, so this is going to be interesting. Everyone now continuing up a little bit. Is now. So you're now waiting that moment. The lights to go green. Is now around in the final corner. Now the lights will. The lights will now flash green. Now let's see what we're gonna get here in Belgium. In Spa-Francorchamps, let's say. Oh, Kev getting a really slow start at the beginning of this race. Watson getting past two drivers towards the region Radion, doing everything going really well. Kev really not doing well, he's really slow at the moment. He's going really slow. Oh, that's Tripod. Tripod, he spun it. He spun it. He spun it. Yeah. Hot DJ Thomas and Hot DJ Thomas and Hot DJ Hero. So Hero and Thomas, the only two drivers to get a penalty at the moment. So looks to be only minor damage. Ooh, it's a yellow flag. What that's for? It's Rabo. He's gone off. Oh dear. A lot of drivers really are going off track today, aren't they? I know Ramos never had the best luck on this circuit. Last time I saw him race on this circuit, he was in the lead. Then on the restart, he just spun it and binned it into a wall. Kieran Froome now with a 3-second tyre penalty for more warnings as well. Third person to get that. Ooh, Watson nearly going into the back of Pete there. Who's that? It's Ramo. I swear, Ramo is not having the best of times. Oh, he spins it again! He spins it again, just past No Name. He is not having the best time at all. Oh, now Kieran through. It's now his turn. 8. He's now into the barrier as well. What is going on today? You're really not having a lot of crashes today. Oh, is he? Yeah, I think he's made a big mistake when it goes trying hard, hasn't he? Oh, as he gets a bit too close to Earth's tripod and spins off. Through to the top of radio, but here comes Watson! Watson now, side by side now, passing him with the DRS down the straight. Oh, it's Ramo. It's Ramo again. As Rad just gives up. Copyright. Whoa, the top of volume, but here comes. Whoa. I'm never gonna bubble looking at the chat from that. I'm not even gonna bubble thinking about what I just saw in the chat just then. Here's Watson currently, he's doing really well for himself in that Mercedes. He's gaining up on the Alpine at the moment. And gets a bit too close to 11th Pharaoh. Is now he lets him through. Now he's now gonna steal the DRS then from Watson. He just stole DRS there. Is he's now gonna try go down the inside? He cannot. He's not close enough. He's gonna have to hang it back. Now through a rouge up to the top of Radion, and now here comes Earth Tripod. With a lot of here comes Sebastian Bell references here tonight. He now does the same thing as what Watson did on Pete. Never mind, just me. Hot DJ Hero earlier hunting down Thomas. Oh, as he nearly spins the back end coming out to 1. Now that's giving Tom something of a DRS range for him to use. It's now up through the top of Radion now, coming around. As now DJ Hero passing Thomas down the straight and gets into 5th. Oh, it's Pete! Pete has hit the barrier! Oh dear! That's not good. That's not good at all. He's spun off, and he's binned it coming out of no name. don't want to talk about that. Pete now leaves the session in pure embarrassment, I think. Kev now, he's now gonna, but never mind, he does not pass it. Thing. We've already had 6 drivers out of this race. Bro, I'm telling you, EA needs to fix their game, because I swear this circuit is just not suited very well for these cars anymore. Anyway. So now it looks like that Tom is now going to try and make these tires stretch on. As he nearly passes the safety car there, coming towards it. Fairman now on hards, Watson on soft. Timo. Timo on the hards, Stinky, yeah. Thomas is on mediums, Hero on hards, Costas on mediums. Not really much to talk about right now, because, you know... Oh, there's Watson's now retired from the session. He's hit the barrier! Oh. So, my mic, how long has my mic been unplugged? How long has my mic just been unplugged for? I'm not sure. I don't know, depending on what we're gonna see. Oh, look, you can see there's clouds there up above there. See the clouds begin to form, so we might be getting some rain towards the end of the race. I'm not sure. If we do, then I don't know. Safety car now in this lap, so Tom's now gonna have to try his best to lead the drivers to the end now. Now around in the final corner, let's see what we're gonna get now for the next couple laps. Now the lights now go green. Now let's see who's gonna get the better start. Tom gets the better start so far. Now just 10 laps to go. Hero has gone wide off the track. Blue Rouge up to the top of Radion. It goes nice and well. Beats with a time penalty. Oh yeah, he's touching Gates. He's touching Tribal a little. Down the straight now, as he's now gonna nearly get squall. Oh, very tight, very close between the Alpine and the AlphaTauri. Now Earth Tripod just narrowly getting through to pass Kev. Now Gates is now going to make a similar attempt now, but he cannot just quite. Not quite yet. Now through this fast hander, he can't make a move here very well. As now Kev goes wide, which allows Gates through. Earth Tripod on soft. At the moment, absolutely booming his way through as Costas now goes off the track onto the grass. Earth Tripod now just hunting down everybody like a missile. Timo gets a penalty for multiple warnings. I think that's another one to add to his list. It's now, speaking of Timo Gates, he's now going to try to go around the outside of 11th Pharaoh. Through the last two corners, he has to take a long way around, but he goes deep in the inside, and I think he touches Pharaoh in the final corner. This is now given Thomas the chance to try and gain on him with a storming Earth Tripod right behind him. Just just a second behind. But now that gap is now opening back up now. Down the straight. He's now going to get the advantage here. And he now passes 11th Pharaoh. Just having better tyre warming capabilities. Just allowed him to get that edge just enough so he can get into second. But currently, not much has happened other than that. Ooh, as Earth Tripod goes wide and off the track. Oh, as he spins it! The bump's just too much for him to handle. He spins off the track. is he also has a bit of front wing damage, which I didn't even notice yet. Thomas trying to hunt down Pharaoh. Pharaoh trying to hunt down Timo, and Timo trying to hunt down Tom. It looks like that's possibly how it is going to be, though. It's gonna more be now. It's now DRS should be enabled on the end of this lap. As I stand corrected, yes, it will be available at the end of this lap. Oh, oh dear. You can see Hero spins off into game. Puro Rouge up to the top of a Radion. Nobody goes wide. But here comes Timo Games down the straight and passes super cleanly and through into first. What a move from Timo Games. What a move from the Dutchman? Yeah, Dutchman. What a move from the Dutchman. Sorry if I made that sound kind of bad, but I admit, I did it well. Now Timo is now going to have to hunt down Timo Games, who currently has, I think, about, what, 9 seconds of time penalties? 3 seconds. So he's going to have to close that gap up to 3. He's going to keep this gap closed. He's going to have to keep it close and tight. 10 laps, because we've got 9 laps to go. The yellow flag is set to shoot. That's Kev. It's now Kev this time who spins off. What happened to F tripod? Did he changed tires? So yeah, you can now see that the clouds are getting darker now. This is gonna get interesting. Very interesting near to the end of this race. And now to lap 15. Through to the top of Radion. So I was just counting how many laps I got. Kev now in the pits. He's on softs now. Giggs is in 5th, Costas in 6th, 7th is Kev, 8th is Tripod, and 9th we've got a slow moving Mercedes of Hero, who for some reason decided to do a mysterious or cheeky thing, as he would do normally. He thought he could get onto softs, get away with it and stuff. He did not. He really didn't. It failed. And around the final corner, there's some sunshine trying to beam through, but looks to not be the case for most parts of the circuit. Watson, R6, rejoins the game, but ooh, Thomas looking for a cheeky little move into the inside of Pharaoh, but can't quite get that move to work. He could not get close enough. Rouge up to the top of Radion. So nobody goes wide so far. It's DRS now for Pharaoh. There's nothing to help Tom now. Down the straight. He's now going to the inside into turn 1. He's got 2nd in his grasp. So there's now through to 2nd. Tom will now have to deal with Thomas and Giggs now for the rest of the race. probably, depending if he can even get back through to second. Depending on his pace, but it was Tom is really having solid pace today. Not much to commentate on right now. So we've got 5 laps to go. Got 4, lap 18. Currently there's nothing to commentate on. Other than the gap closing up on Tom. Now gaining. Now gonna go down the inside, gonna try go down the inside, and he will go down the inside of Tom, and now gets that move cleanly done. Tom now into, Tom's now into third. Nicely done there. Nicely done there, Thomas. Thomas now just driving off into distance for the rest of this race. With the way the clouds are looking, we might have a chance of rain, but it looks like they're clearing up again. Yeah, it looks to me they're clearing up again. Oh, that says DJ again. DJ as a spun it at No Name. This is currently 8:30 right now. 3-second time penalty on Team of Games from earlier. But it looks to me he might be able to keep that first place if he's able to get that. If he's able to keep the pace on. If he's able to keep the pace on, that means you can win this race. We've got 5 laps to go. So let's see what's gonna happen. So let's see what happens. Tom now into 5th. He's losing. He's losing a lot of places at the moment. Once again, that's Hero. Just having problems. Looks like that gap has been bouncing back and forward. This is once again it's Hero. He's gonna get lapped in a minute and they'll have to let him through. Looks to me Tom is trying a strategy where he is going on to sauce for the final few laps of this race as it is. Oh, it's Kev this time. It's Kev who spins off. Now, rounding through turn 1 and coming out the pits is oh, F Tripod, he's gone off. Oh dear. And now Kev has tried to catch the car back, but he could not. car just got too spinny in the end. Oh, this is not good though for Pharaoh. Because not good for Pharaoh. This ain't good so far for Timo Games, because that will mean then he will have about just under a lap to open up that gap back up to regain, to keep first place. He will now have to deal with it with Timo on fresh tires, gear issues on, if I say so, on old softs. He'll also have to deal with Thomas and a charging Pharaoh, unless he decides to box before, as he gets a chance, as he will now get that chance to box. But I think he'll be only one lap of the safety car to lap 21. So we'll have about 2 laps of race. We've got 2 laps. Earth Travel now left the session, so we've now had half the grid out of this race. We've really been having quite the roller coaster tonight, and I'd admit, I quite enjoyed it tonight. I don't sound like I have, but I've been trying to keep my voice down a fair bit throughout tonight because of the baby sleeping next door, and I really do care about staying here, but I think my bedroom's going to get moved around soon. So my bedroom, so my desk and that, my whole setup is no longer right beside my gaming, this wall like before. We had it to this wall because we needed something. Because we needed something to store my, because there was hardly anywhere else to put it. I think if we had, but by having me be at the opposite end of the bedroom, it negates it. It's good for us, I think. Oh, that's Hero. Oh. Why did I think it was someone else? Why did I think for a second that that was Watson? So, Timo Games has taken the gamble to go on to softs. So that means now, when he tries to go back up through the field, he'll have better tires. His tires are a lot fresher now. Meaning that, like his teammate, he should have an advantage over the rest of the drivers. Oh, it's the safety car's in already. Huh. There's now 11 Pharaoh. Oh dear! Thomas now spins off the track. That allows Timo Games to get a promoted second place on the restart. As now the lights go green, as I should have said, is now with just under a second of a gap. In that gap right now, Rouge Rouge up to the top of Radion. He's utilising everything he can to try and pass that Alpine. The honest and awesome about lap, he's now going to try and go down the inside with 11 Pharaoh into turn 5, I think. I think this is turn 5. But he's managed to get it close to the gap. He's managed to close the gap, but he's not managed to overtake it in the end. Those hard tyres really are lasting this time around, aren't they? So he's really is trying to pass as Gibbs now having to have his pressure done by Tom. His pressure's now being done in by Tom. He's on the inside, so he's having to be very careful there through those fast Sanders. Now around the outside, super quick move. Nice and quickly done by Tom. But another driver now, Timo Games. He's now always got a better exit there. And now I'm gonna go to the outside, I'll switch it to the inside as well. It says Gage who's got off track. Timo Games now into first. He takes the lead in this race now. He's now back into the lead, but will he be able to open that gap up enough to possibly gain an advantage? But Tom now putting that pressure now as well onto 11 Pharaoh himself, who's got old socks, got old cards on, but he still has that grip, he still has that power in him. DJ giving a penalty for multiple warnings again. Here we are on the final lap. It's Costas now around the outside. Oh, he spins and he hits the wall. Oh dear. I don't think that's going to have any need of a safety car now. You now just lost the 7th person. Not 7th, the 9th person here tonight. Tom, who has given him his all, who's been there early in this race, who got the lead into turn 1 for the most part. In this race, he's managing to keep that gap close. He's managing to keep that gap within under 3 seconds at this point in time. Oh, that gap's now opening up. It's gone over a second. He's slowing down. I don't think he's going to be able to. He might be able to keep that gap in on itself through these final 2 corners. It is Timo Games to cross the line first before everyone else. But it is not him. It is VXR Tom to win the Belgian Grand Prix. By default, and 11 Pharaoh keeping it close as well. Gets second. Timo in third. Great racing by these drivers. We may have had a lot of crashes tonight, but that doesn't matter because we got an absolute banger of a race from tonight. Timo Gaines getting driver of the day, but I don't think that really matters because after all, it wasn't him who won that race, was it? He may have crossed that line first, but he didn't win. Because of that penalty. If it wasn't for that penalty, if it wasn't for that crash, that would have meant, that would have allowed him to win that race. He would have won that race if it wasn't for the crash towards the end. It's a great race tonight, I'll admit. First time commentating for F1ABEEZ in what, months? And this is what I get. Well, it's not surprising that we had a lot of problems in this race because of EA. EA, if you ever see this, fix the game. the more patches you make, the trickier the game becomes. The Austrian winning the race by a whole second ahead of everybody else. But with that said, that is it for tonight. Is it from what I know from me here in F1ABEEZ. No process conferences unlike HRL. That just about does it here tonight for the Belgian Grand Prix tier mixed. This is your commentator, Jay. I'd like to say thank you for letting me be here for tonight. If you want to see this race, you can check it out on the F1ABEEZ YouTube channel. That will be posted whenever. If you ever want to rewatch this race, or unless you have Twitch, and you can watch this race again straight after stream. But other than that, if you also want to, you can follow the TikTok, and if you want to do whatever you please, just do not be rude. With that said, this is Jay, the commentator of HRL in F1ABEEZ. Thank you for having me be here, and I will see you whenever I'm back. Good night.